pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we are here tonight to discuss a bit about our budget. There were a few, couple of changes. I think maybe we need to begin just with on the SAP. I don't know if you all remember, but we were meeting, I think the last day, toward the end, we were talking with Judge Lucy, and she was helping alleviate the general budget with her SAP fund. And I think we made the change in the general, and then we failed to go back to the SAP to change it. It was a small amount. It amounted to $700 or
Less than-
$690.
Yeah. So,
Did everybody review the page 57 on the SAPs? If you'll see the changes, like I said, there were small changes in the Social Security and retirement, and in the probationary secretary, and the judge circuit court reporter, and the court reporter secretary. It totaled like $690. Any discussion on that, or? If not, I would entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Are you to approve it, or?
To approve that.
Okay, motion by Keith, second by Paul. Any other discussion? Seeing none, I would call for a vote. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
nay.
There was 6 ayes and 1 nay.
So not abstaining, you're voting as a nay?
That's right.
Okay, next we had there's a issue with the health department. What we advertised were, I think, over around 5,000.
$4,727.
There's a couple ways you could possibly correct that. If you wanted to move funds within those categories, we could do that. Or the other option would be to submit the wage increase on the salary ordinance for additional appropriation for the first of the next year. I don't know if I think there was a possibility maybe to move within the insurance.
Yes, the group insurance, currently right now, as it stands, it is over budgeted, for the possibility. But currently right now, this year, it would only be about 62,000, compared on the number of employees that are actually taking the insurance. They over budgeted for the possibility. So, decreasing their group insurance by 5,000, with that would be able to do so. And if someone would have a life-changing event and need to do, then we can address that later.
I had a question on that, on the retirement.
Mhm.
Was that calculated on the health department, not health department, the Dr. Markham, health officer?
I do not believe so.
Does he not receive retirement?
I do not know off the top of my head if he does. I mean, do you know if he does, or?
I don't know. I just know that it wasn't in the calculation,
Let me
or it didn't
check.
seem like it was. Because salaries went up, but then retirement went down, so that can't be.
Okay, what'd you say?
Salaries went up, but retirement went down.
No.
I mean, you're not talking about a lot, but there's,
Let me see. I mean, I would have to ask Tara, because Let's see if she's watching. I think she's coming.
Sounds like her slam.
Mhm.
Nope, that's Chris's slam.
No. 20,000. There she
Here she comes.
He does not.
He does not.
Okay. It was included the first time, but it wasn't second, so we're okay there then.
Thank you, Tara.
Okay, what's everybody's thoughts? What do you want to do with this?
Chris, the simplest way to do it, or the cleanest way to do it, is take 5,000 out of the health insurance money. Motion made to cut the health insurance by 5,000.
Do I have a second?
Second that.
Olson, any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay?
Nay.
Okay, 4 ayes and 3 nays. Okay, that takes care of that. Then we had an issue with the highway department. Same simple things, except for this larger amount. I think there is what, 25,000 or 20, something like that.
26,630. So Steve has sent an email out to you guys, okay, with, on page 44, the new equipment, decreasing that from 50,000 to 23,000, which would be, bring the amount down to 900, well, that's just that page. That would suffice the,
So you're taking the 50 down to 23?
yes.
Is that, is Steve here?
Yeah.
That's okay with you, the
Yeah.
equipment? To reduce it?
Yes. We've got some new equipment money and other fund too.
And the whole thing is, he's got the revenue to support it, so if he wanted to come after March for an additional appropriation, he could.
I would entertain a motion.
Man, I'll make that motion.
Motion by Keith, second by
Second.
Gail. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Nay.
6 ayes, 1 nay. Okay, I think that cleans everything up. I'm assuming this ordinance has the correct figures in there. So it's not gonna affect the rate. We've already got them in there. So we actually have like 3 different ordinances we have to approve, one for the county. Then we have the solid waste and the airport. So we would do those, we'll do them all separate. So the first one you have here before you is, I assume with the county.
Mhm.
We probably see them separate,
Or,
you know, take the airport and
Yes.
solid waste
yeah,
separate.
we'll do them separate.
Yeah, they all have to be voted on
We have to do
separately.
that.
Yeah.
I would entertain a motion to either accept or decline, whatever.
This is on the highway, we're taking it first.
No, we're doing the county,
Okay, we got the airport and solid waste.
yeah, those be separate. The highway is all part of the county.
Right. Motion made to approve it, or accept it.
How's that solid waste?
No, the county,
County, Jennifer's county budget. Not
The county budget.
Solid waste and airport to be set.
Okay,
We're doing the county first.
okay.
I'll second that.
Motion by Paul, second by Keith. Any discussion? All those in favor, say by saying aye, or raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those opposed, left hand. Motion carries or passes 4-3. Okay, next, I think we'll go with the airport authority. Maybe I should go ahead and read these as we go.
I would,
I think I'll go ahead and read the
county.
county. So the adopted tax levy for county general is $4,366,100 with the adopted tax rate of 0.7158. The 2015 reassessment is adopted tax levy of $114,200 with an adopted tax rate of 0.0187. And then Cume Bridge is $406,200 with a adopted tax rate of 0.0666. Health is $291,000 with adopted tax rate of 0.0477. And Cume Cap Development is $272,800 with a rate of 0.0447 for a total adopted tax levy of county general of $5,450,300 with a total adopted tax rate of 0.8935. We have other home rule funds. I guess I can read through those. Surveyor corner perpetuation, $19,470. Identification security, $6,400. Clerk record perpetuation, $18,650. Plat book, $12,316. Sales disclosure, $4,327. Jury fee, $3,000. Inmate housing, $39,894. Supplemental probation, $113,047. Pre-trial diversion, $29,100. Supplemental public defender, $3,650. Statewide 911, $283,000. County elected official training, $4,900. Emergency planning, right to know, $3,767. Enhanced access, $16,490. Jail operations, $307,836. Surplus surtax and wheel, $225,000. Local income tax dedicated to PSAP, $340,000. I thought that was supposed to be $345, but
No, that's the amount we received is $345, that they only budgeted $340.
local income tax public safety, $669,577. Sex and violent offender, $1,400 for a total of $2,101,824 of home rule funds. That's not reviewed by DLGF. For my airport.
I think it's on the side over there.
No, I have that, but I was gonna look at the budget itself. I have it here somewhere amongst all these papers.
Here,
If I don't,
Here, you can pass that down to him.
I have it here.
It was fair.
It's hiding somewhere. Okay, we had, the airport authority had a total airport, with expenses of $53,400. Then the cumulative building, was for buildings. We had, airport terminal building capital improvement, 2022, $158,333. Then another $20,000 for, office building. For a total of $178,333 for Cume Building. And then with the expenses of the airport authority, it's a total of $231,733.
Don't lose those, David. Those are our originals.
I'm like, I'll take them home with me. So, at this point, I would entertain a motion to approve the airport
I'll make a
budget.
motion.
Motion by Keith,
A second.
second by Earl. Any discussion? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Okay, now we'll read the adopted tax levy for the airport authority is $41,752 with an adopted tax rate of .0064. And the community airport building adopted tax levy is $76,249 with adopted tax rate of .0100 with a total adopted tax levy for airport of $118,001. The total adopted tax rate of .0164.
Getting too far over there. I'll get the bond.
Okay, next we will have the solid waste. I think, did somebody have questions about this on the solid waste?
Chris, did the board approve the budget? No?
No.
Okay.
I think the board needs to approve the budget
I
before
agree.
we approve it.
I have 5 days.
I know,
So
don't
this
say
is,
for the first.
we have 5 days from the date of our advertised public hearing, which is today, to enter all of this and to have all this submitted into Gateway. Every county has until the end of, till October
So the
31st to
19th
have it done.
Won't work.
So, no,
We
you
have
have
a
to.
meeting scheduled for the 19th.
And technically, this all should have been approved and done prior to being submitted into Gateway on September 1st.
Right,
It was presented at the public hearing on the 13th.
right. There's no changes, but,
As far as the
Still operating in
council,
law.
right.
as far as the county is involved, it's the public hearing on the 13th and today. Everything
Is-
else with the board should have been done prior to it being submitted September
I had a
1st.
question on this financial statement proposed tax rate. The miscellaneous revenue for the period of July 1st to December 23, is that correct? Only 40,000? I know it's 1/12 of what the whole year is in 2024. So I didn't know, is that correct?
Yeah, the other Chris would be the
Chris?
question.
Wheeler,
Yes, sir.
do you know, is this amount correct, the 40,125 miscellaneous revenue
Which line are you referring to?
for the period of July through December 23?
I have to see what you're looking at.
It's the third item on the budget estimate sheet. From Gateway.
Are you talking about line 3, that's up here?
Miscellaneous
Line
revenue.
3.
Property tax. If that's what was in it, it was the miscellaneous revenue, that would be what we had collected as far as the, tags. It's a miscellaneous revenue, what we've collected on, say, the blue tags, like for people that come in and have a truckload. The revenue, what we've collected as far
Well,
as
if
tags.
you look below where you had the 481,500 for budget year 2024, that amount that you have up here, the 40, is 1/12 of that.
Mhm.
Is that just a coincidence? It's like it's 1 month. But
Right, it's
the
just.
bulk of your fees are like from they're paid in like March, aren't they? Is that the bulk of your revenue,
No,
the $45?
it depends on, the $45 fee, yes, is a bulk of our revenue. That is what we are based on making. The miscellaneous would be, if someone comes in and has a truckload and wants to do a truckload instead of buying tags, we would do a truckload fee, which is $45. The miscellaneous revenue would be from that.
Okay, then when you go down below the budget year 2024, the miscellaneous
And this one's saying
481,500, what is that?
And that,
And this is 481, 481.
What is that?
What's the difference? Why is there such a big difference in these two?
because this
It's
is
like
just
it's
a
divided by
miscellaneous,
12.
it's just a miscellaneous, but those are the tags. Those are not the tags, the $45 fee and most of our income. The $45 annual fee that we send out, that's most of our income, which would be like the 481. The miscellaneous would be people coming in, the pop can fund, when we do the scrap, the tin cans that we take to all kinds of scrap, that usually is put into a miscellaneous fund for like.
So is
pop can
your
fund.
revenue dropping? Because I looked back and in 2022, you had 552,556 in 21,
Mhm.
523, 480.
Mhm.
So is it dropping?
There would be a little bit of drop. We have had more expenses. We've had to do some repairs, much needed.
I'm talking
repairs.
revenue
That's
though.
revenue.
Oh, well, I'm just saying,
See, you went from, in 2022, you had 552, now you have 481, so it's a 15% drop.
yes.
Is
there's
that- So your
somewhat of
revenue
a
dropping that
small
much?
drop, yeah, just a little bit, but it's not anything that's horribly concerning.
So you're operating at a loss then?
Yeah.
Because you had expenses of 543 and only revenue of 481
At that point, yes.
for 2024.
The price and the profit of cardboard, if you've watched, or has
Yeah.
gone down, but plastic right now is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Cardboard has went down. We just got up to $60 a ton. It was at 120. So that is no fault of ours or anyone else who is in the recycling industry. When it's gone down like that, cut in half, there's nothing that we can do. Hopefully it will go back up. We had an extremely good year last year. We're at $110, $120 a ton, and now you're at 40 to 50. For several months, it was at $35 a ton. There's nothing that we can do about that. We have to wait it out. Just like we're hoarding our plastic because we're getting nothing. That's gonna last 6 months. So if I ship it out to have room to store other things, we're going to get nothing. They'll take it for free. It won't cost us anything, but we will not get anything. So we're hoarding it. So at this point, it's going to be lower.
So this cash balance revenue at June 30th is probably misleading because it's like 426,000. So I know last year at the end of the year, you only had like 200,000, 200 something.
Yeah, we have more money. This year, it's going back up. We're now at $60 for a ton of cardboard, and we've got a lot. That's why I tell people, I want your cardboard. I might not be able to get what I can get per ton, but give me more and I can make up the difference. We just got a check for $60 a ton last week. Hopefully by the end of the year, we're up to, I would like to say 70 and get a good amount and we can make more money.
Yeah, my concern is that at the beginning of this year, you had like 230-some thousand in cash. But projected at the end of next year, you only have 137, so you're losing $100,000 operating at a loss.
And we are not asking for anything. I also want to mention
I
that,
know.
well, no, wait. I want to say that the insurance that we were paid out, that our insurance is kept the same, but it is over budget because it was kept the same. That people that worked on it before, they kept Ken and his wife's amount in there. So that is over budget. I do not have any insurance right now, and it will be over budget.
So you're gonna gain some there.
They're gonna
possibly.
gain that. I hopefully will not have to take the insurance here, which will leave it over budget. So that insurance was about $4,000. For me, if I have to take the county and the insurance that is provided, will only be $1,300. I hope I don't have to, but that's on a personal note. Two, with the amount going up and our quantity going up, because we are getting more, that will help. We have had expensive things that have had to be done that were neglected for many years, that when I stepped in, had to be taken care of because they had been neglected. We cannot run our department with neglected things.
Actually, also this year though, never received a budget. A new
How did-
budget.
How did you, I don't understand what you mean, how you not get a budget?
You said it was the same as last year, but we never received it.
Yes. How could you have not received a budget, sir?
I guess because you didn't give it to us.
Then why didn't someone contact me and let me know that I did not turn in a budget?
She presented at the 13th.
I
But it was the
presented it
same as last year.
because it's the same budget.
Okay, then has this been approved by your board then?
I don't want to get into this. Yes, the budget was presented to the board. Yes. The board sat there, it was in the meeting, we went over everything, it was exactly the same.
Did they ever take a vote on it? Guess not.
I guess they decided not to vote on it.
No, the vote was never taken.
I thought a vote had been taken. The last meeting when we went, the chairman wasn't there. They skipped over doing it because he wasn't there. All the information was there. I tried to hold a special session to get it done before this. No one responded in an email except for Mr. Malone, who was available. The budget is not changing. I presented in one, I came in here and I was at courthouse. So yes, sir, I have submitted a budget. I have submitted it to you. I have submitted it to Gateway last year and this year. So saying I did not submit a budget is not correct.
Okay, so you did submit a budget, but you said it was never approved by the board is all.
They know that it's the same. They were handed it. They were given it in paper in the board meeting, joint board meeting, whether they decided to vote on it, and they knew it was the same.
Okay. So
Let me pull this out there. You're asking for, the budget 543, 344, same as it's been the last couple of years. You're not asking for any increases.
No, our department, we haven't had raises since
You've got 5
2018.
days to get this done.
5 days for you guys to approve it, and you all have to be here.
Is there any way we can make a motion to adopt it upon approval of the board, and then that save us a meeting coming back? As soon as the board.
Can you get a solid waste board meeting together?
I would hope so. They would all come if I send another email, that they will all respond and come. I would, it's their job. Yes, sir.
As long as it's a 48-hour notice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or
That's
to be
what I was
advertised for
asking,
48 hours, or
basically.
you can't do it.
I can send out an email before I leave this building that asks for a meeting on Monday.
then we'd have to have a special meeting.
No, you guys can
Unless-
approve it
Oh, that's true.
based on the numbers you're given.
I
You
guess you
can
could do
approve it on
that.
these right here.
Do it or not. This whole budget said, I'm thinking, is Rod here legally? Can we say, hey, pending approval of the board, then, we adopt it, or we approve it? It's kind of uncharted waters here.
We've done the first reading of it. We just need the second for them to adopt it. That's all that is needed, from my understanding.
Can we not approve that? And then make do with it?
I guess you can.
It's what the rest of the departments do.
Can't give them more, and
Yeah, we're not
no,
cutting
It
them.
can't be increased.
right. You can't-
We're giving them more, but not taking away.
Someone wants to put that in a motion
I'll make a motion to
Okay.
approve
as
the,
it is.
as is.
Motion by Keith,
I'll second.
second by Paul. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay.
Nay.
Nay. 4-3.
I didn't vote.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm gonna do a nay. I think it needs to be voted on by the board.
Well,
I mean, we don't, I mean, I don't have a problem with you feeling that way, but we don't allow, you know, I know the
We
board's
can do
supposed to
that
do
then.
their job, but
Have a
can you get a
special
special meeting together then? I guess that failed then, the vote.
Okay, so a
It's 4-3.
special meeting with my joint board again and with you guys, or I need clarification. By, what do you mean by a meeting?
I'm just gonna reiterate, this should have been done before September. This is not, this is way out of realm. Because it should have been done prior to September before being submitted into Gateway.
You mean their board should have
Yes,
approved,
absolutely.
not this board.
Not this
That's
board.
right. Okay. So
Everything
make sure
should, yeah,
we're clear
I
on that.
agree.
with the solid waste board, this should have been approved prior to even being put into Gateway. Because,
you put it in Gateway,
I did.
you did. I mean, I'm not pointing, I didn't know if your accountant did or.
I mean, if you can get a meeting, if we can have a special meeting.
Just for that, one, that one topic.
Yeah, I would
We've
say.
done it many times.
Yeah.
Another
I
one
mean, we will
topic.
approve the rest of it.
So first I need a meeting with my board, and then I call a meeting with you guys. Or get
Or
a hold
we,
of Chris to have.
we call our own meeting and we just approve it then. Once your board approves it.
we have like very, very little time to
Yep.
get 2 meetings done. We really probably have to advertise both of them tomorrow. So I would like both of those meeting dates to be set by 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Couldn't you have the solid waste at 4 and then the council at 5?
Just do that.
Okay,
That'd be 5 o'clock on, what's this, Thursday,
5 o'clock on Tuesday.
Tuesday?
So 4 o'clock for solid waste
And when do you have to have your paperwork?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
No, that ain't gonna
We're
work.
doing Monday.
Well, no, that works because I've got Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've got till Thursday, because the weekends don't count. Okay, yeah, we're good.
4 o'clock Tuesday, and 5 o'clock Tuesday.
We don't have to be here, right? Because that really voting.
Probably so.
Yep.
So Chris, you think you can get a meeting together?
I'll be there.
Okay,
I can't physically pick them up.
right.
What happens if if she can't get a meeting together?
I have absolutely no clue. From what I understood from Robert Norris on September 1st, because Robert contacted me on September 1st because nothing had been entered into Gateway. And he said our options were to put in zeros and there would be no budget. And basically every dollar spent would have to come back with an additional appropriate. You'd have to ask for an additional appropriation or just submit your budget from last year. And that's what he worked with Chris and did. So, that's where we're at.
And their board, we did meet and have the budget. It was Rebecca. Paul was not there, but Randy Cleaving and I met in this room and did their budget. And it was the same, and that's how we figured it. There was no changes. There was no reason to do a change because of how we had done everything.
Thank you, Chris.
So our next meeting will be 5 o'clock Tuesday.
And you'll get it advertised.
First thing in the morning.
And then me, if you put one.
Put on the
time
website.
it's right here.
Should be, unless Chris has something that you want to add to the meeting.
What?
He asked if that's gonna be the one item only. I said, unless you had something you wanted,
No,
we have a meeting on the 19th,
the 19th,
The regular.
too
your
late.
regular meeting, so. Well, nothing else I know of. Over here, a motion for adjournment.
You gotta do the rest of it.
Do what?
He didn't have to read through all of it. He just had to read through those main levy things.
Okay, so then,
We're good.
I can read through if you want me to.
I'll make a
See
motion.
what you're talking about?
okay, now, but what's gonna happen next too? How about the rest of the budget? Is it approved or not?
Yeah, that's what he
Everybody's
did at the
done.
county.
All we're doing is solid waste.
Okay.
You're okay.
Well, now, you know where it's coming from.
Do you know what you approved? I just wanna make sure because it doesn't seem like it.
The only thing that's not out, not been approved is the solid waste.
Solid waste, okay. Just wanna make sure.
Inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate.
It was.
It
It uncalled for.
It absolutely is not.
I would entertain a
I'll
motion.
make a motion.
Motion by Key,
I'll second.
second by Earl, all in favor, so I say aye. Motion carries 7-0.
Yeah.
I knew I would do it. I went to